been?
I love seeing our faces again. But it's recording already. My bad. My fucking.
This is blooper shit. Make it happen. Why is it saying live?
That's my elephant.
It needs to not say live. First of all, it needs to not say live. Because if we live right now, it would be tight.
We do say live.
It says live, but live for like record.
I thought it usually says recording, not live. Are we live? Are we
live?
I see live.
I see live.
Usually
y'all niggas out there.
Maybe I'm high, but I don't know. Like I just said pre-record.
Live.
You know, but I think it's live, like it's a set type of, you know.
I don't think so.
No,
it always
check one of our channels. Where would it go?
I'm going to YouTube on the low right now. It would be YouTube.
Okay.
I'm going straight to the YouTube because that's what it was connected to.
Is it gonna bother you guys if I eat some pickles?
As long as you cut out some time for an ASMR, you're like, hey guys, ASMR break.
Throw baby.
I'm saying we need the slurp.
All right, so we're not live on YouTube.
Run down your chin. I need to run down your chin. Like,
I'm not giving it out for free.
Then what you eating pickles on camera for?
Cause I ain't gonna be cute.
All right, as soon as Goku is done with the pickle, we're gonna be let's drink our little water and take our little totes. I don't already smoke twice, so you already know.
Okay. Maybe I'm still drunk from yesterday.
Not true. Right, I'm setting a timer, y'all, because y'all know how I get. Cough up a lung.
I'm saying. I need to clean this shit.
All right, timer set.
Okay.
Oh, turn on the background music. No?
Ooh, y'all want to get sexy?
The little lo-fi one?
We like it.
I love the lo-fi one.
Mm-hmm.
I like that it feels like kind of like the little dead spaces. Not that we stop talking, but like
it gives it the ASMR kind of like energy.
Definitely.
ASMR.
Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew.
I feel like the way I have my camera set is like I have to I want to look at y'all, but I'm also looking here, so I know how to fix it next time.
Why can't you move your camera?
Yeah,
because I don't want to fuck it all up. Because I'm so tired of moving this damn thing.
5 minutes. I'm gonna smoke some more.
Then I gotta find my angles all over again. Move the microphone. I'm gonna say it real soft though, to provide y'all with more ASMR. Hi, my name's Goku.
Ooh,
welcome.
Okay.
Felt a slight.
Is your pussy pink? Is your booty hole brown?
Yes.
These are the real questions we need to be asking. Okay, these are the important ones that count.
Is your booty hole brown?
Okay, important. Okay.
Hi guys, welcome to Pound Town, where girls can geek.
Hi. It's been a long time. That dope beat. You guys are that cute. All right, don't mind me. I'm just like, I'm amazed. The baddies that we are right now all together is like, what the fuck?
Pop, 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 pop.
I learned how to be cute from you guys, honestly. You guys are like y'all are the OGs of cutosity.
I learned from Bunny.
Yeah, I learned from Bunny too. Yeah.
Did we all?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I didn't know what the fuck was doing the whole time. The whole damn time. Yes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Catch Up. Okay, it's your favorite coochies, the realist, your waifus in real life, who your dream girls. Girls Can't Geek. Hi, everybody.
Hey,
Hi.
we're
What's
good.
Back, back,
Pop,
back.
pop, pop, pop. So, as you can tell, we're freaking stoked. We're excited. It's up. We came together. We got Tren. Hi, Tren.
Hey.
Hi,
I miss you guys.
Jake. We miss you guys. And Goku.
Hi.
And me, Bunny. We're catching up, right, girls?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Y'all can stop
Ooh.
asking me when another episode is gonna come out. Here you
Yeah.
go. Like niggas
Yeah.
got lives for real. Like
Life been life
life be life.
you
Just I miss y'all so much. I really
so
do.
much.
Well, what have we been up to? Why don't we start with you, Tren? What is up?
Oh man. Same thing. I'm actually getting back into streaming. I'm gonna try to make it full time. I actually have a schedule starting to come out soon. So be on the lookout for that. Just work, just enjoying life. Enjoying all the new hair that I got and new outfits, and I'm can't
Yes.
wait to show you guys. But yeah, I'm just out here chilling, living my life, doing the damn thing.
We've
Can I
been
say-
watching your timeline, boo. We know. We looking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks.
You know.
Oh my gosh. But no, yeah, I've just been doing that. Doing the normal stuff, whatever. And actually, I mean, this is like super off topic already, but I did download the beta for X Defiance, and so far I like it. It's like Call of Duty mixed with what's the other shooting game? Almost Fortnite-ish, I guess, to me. But I
Does it
like it
have
so far.
does it have the battle royale aspects to it?
They have a capture. Then you have to do the one where you have to like carry the payload and stuff and defend.
That sounds like Overwatch. That
Yes.
sounds like I want to play.
Yes,
That sounds
it's
like I wanna
Maybe that's
play.
the one that she was referencing and not
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Let's catch
Overwatch
up
with
with
Call of Duty.
that.
Defiant?
What about Overwatch and you, Jig? You've been
Oh
playing
my gosh,
Overwatch lately.
listen.
What's up with you lately?
Shoot. Okay, I have been grinding on Overwatch. That's a gamer term. I just learned it. Oh, I've been playing with my friends. We play on Friday nights a lot of the time, but sometimes randomly. I'm so glad that they convinced me to like try that type of game because I've never played a first person shooter before. And like I've seen them out there and I was just like, nothing is really it doesn't seem enticing like immediately. I don't know what you guys are doing and all of you guys are yelling at each other. I like soft games like Mario and fucking I don't know. Give me some levels. Give me a puzzle. Give me something like that. Tetris, whatever. But this Overwatch shit is so
Love
fun.
Tetris.
And I play on keyboard. I don't like the controller. I don't
Okay.
like the controller. I like
Oh
playing
my
with the keyboard.
god!
Yes.
Oh, look at that! I knew we needed to catch up, bitch.
Yes.
And Goku, what's new with you? What you've been grinding on? Games or not? What's new?
I've been reading a whole lot. I've been reading more books, books in Spanish, books in English, getting comic books and reading manga. That's what I've been doing. So right now, in terms of like my book binge, I've been reading a lot of nonfiction. So All About Love, The Other Sister by Audre Lorde, Black Queer Hoe, by Black Rose Capri. My fiction books, I'm reading one called Post Traumatic. I read one, it's called like Savvy Goes All the Way or something like that. And then like I got some little my reading in Spanish is fluent. But I suck at speaking it. I'm working on speaking it more, but my reading in Spanish is fluent. So I've just been getting more. I get little ESL books and I read them to help me practice and like help things get to where they need to be because I'm trying to be worldwide with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to travel soon. So
Internacional con eso.
see, you know, I'm trying to that's what I want. So
I love
um
it.
what else?
I've been reading too. I found a book
Woo!
called "Be Honest, Girlfriend. You're Not That Into Him Either." It,
Ooh, we love a clap.
I'm gonna share it with y'all in the chat. It's like it's refreshing to read satirical work, especially satirical work in English, because American English particularly, because it's just so it's so like full-fledged unapologetic fuck girl. This book, it's
Yeah,
like really like turns the pivots the perception on
yeah.
how women look at men when men are dismissive or ghosting or this and that. And it's like, be honest, like you're really not that into him either. Like, let's show you how into you need to be. And I love shit like that. Y'all know how I get down. But like, I love that you're reading all these new and exciting books, including books in Espanol. Definitely look forward to hearing what you have to say about Paulo Coelho and books like The Leaf Storm, which is actually it's originally in Spanish, and The Alchemist is his biggest,
Yeah.
claim to fame, but it began as a
Yeah.
Spanish story, El Alquimista. And so I'm looking forward to when you're
Like
like,
Bunny, I'm
yo,
on baby
girls.
books. I mean, I'm on baby books. I can't read those. I can read the Alchemist. However, it's just like I actively have to like take notes when I do it. So I'm like, if I have a chapter book, that's gonna take me 6 months right now. You know,
It's
so
an
yeah,
adventure.
I do it so like, okay, I'm gonna read this nonfiction book. When I need a break, I go to fiction. And then when I want something a little bit more intellectual, I'll like go and practice stuff with my chem textbooks, or I'll go do some Spanish stuff. Yes, I do read that stuff for fun. It is my bag. Oh, new physics thing, antimatter. That is what I'm working on studying right now, because I was talking about it with a precious friend of mine, and it came up, and I was just like, okay, because I'm like, this is a new theory, this is a new thing that I have to talk about, this is something else that I have to learn and I have to discuss, because I'm already all about energy. However, if we go down to the fact that there's an opposite, so there's an action for every reaction, there's an equal and opposite reaction of that. It's like we always talk about how matter exists, but there's also a space of matter not existing, the opposite energy of that. And so what happens there is like a huge combustion. So that's in short, but I was just hyped. My pussy was
I feel
calling.
it, girls. You feel
I
the
was like,
hype?
oh, wait, I gotta read. I have to find this out, because what the fuck? Like, this is amazing. So that's like my science thing right now that I'm trying to break down and like get and understand. Outside of working and life being lifing, and me setting boundaries and me deprogramming myself from old shit, outside of that, but that's it. Yeah.
See, I was reading too, but I wasn't reading stuff like that. I was over here. I found a
Okay.
website. I think it's called like Litrotica or whatever.
Ooh.
And I actually read stories to people. We will go on like Snapchat, and I'll read these stories to people. And they pay me for it. So there's that.
I
I'm
Amazing.
need
not
to get
reading
on
nothing like
that. I need to get on
it's
that.
nice.
I
Like
will read. I will read to people. So we need to get together after this. Somebody's gonna pay me
Yeah,
to read to them. I'll
definitely.
do it. This voice? Oh
Speaking
please.
of which, what's up with you guys lately? Life is life and cool. I see what you're reading and gaming on. Shout out to Hogwarts, Ravenclaw gang, rah. But and we've been streaming and life been lifing. But I want to know about reaching our partnership or not, relationship goals, if any, and maybe catching up with, if you're not in a relationship or if you don't want to share about a relationship, how have your perceptions towards relationships shifted, if at all, lately? What's up? What's new in life in with our relationships, right? Not just how we feel about each other, but our partners, if we have any, or our, our perceptions about it. Trent, you first.
Um, I actually been going to therapy every other Thursday. And honestly, going to therapy is so everybody should go to therapy. I'm going to keep saying it until everybody goes to therapy. But it helped me out a lot because I realized when I'm in relationships and stuff, I am always giving. And because I'm always giving, it's like, oh, that's just the normal now. So when I'm expecting to receive something, I'm not getting it. So then I have to give it to myself. And then it's just like I'm giving and giving to myself at the same time. My cup is empty. And the therapist was just like, that's nice that you do that, that you're always giving and helping in those aspects, whatever it may be, but you need to cut back a lot of that. Save some of that water for yourself. Save some of that in your cup. Because it is draining you. And I didn't realize it because I'm like, well, I'm doing it because I love this person, or I like my friends, or I love my friends or family or whatever. He's like, it doesn't matter. You need to do this for you now. And if they want to step up and give what you've been giving, they will. Until then, give it to yourself. And hearing him say that, I was like,
Nice.
how dare you? How dare you call me out? But I needed to hear that. So I've been trying to work towards healing towards that part and doing things for just me. So yeah.
Unapologetically, I love this.
Yeah.
I love
Shout
it.
out to Bill, old white guy, but he be cussing with me. So it's all good.
Hey,
Yes,
Thank
we
you,
yes.
love
Dr.
this.
Bill.
We love this.
So let's go to you, Jig. What with respects to just your goals, your relationship goals, and your perceptions on partnership and the way it's been while life has been lifing lately for you, Jig.
So I got a mouthful right now. I'm gonna just prepare y'all. Okay. So recently, there's a podcast I listen to like on a weekly basis. I've been listening to it for years. Like when I started listening to it, I went back and listened to all the old episodes so I could catch up, and now I'm like in there. She was talking about, she had someone on the show who wrote a book. I can't remember what it is, but I'll post about it. Wrote a book about why we drive so hard towards partnership and what are the things that we're actually looking for, and how can we reframe our minds to seek those things out in relationships that are not romantic. So with your friends and with your family, how do you give and receive those things that we're taught to look for in a partnership with people who are not our romantic partners? So there's a lot that comes that is quote unquote supposed to come with a romantic relationship, the feelings and the emotions, the giving and receiving that we can actually do with a partner that is not romantic with us. You can have those types of relationships with your friends. You can have those types of relationships with your families. You don't have to have that from a romantic partner. So it's been really kind of pushing me to explore my friendships in a different way than I have before. And I'm really enjoying it. I also have a couple of friends who are teaching me through their actions or through just like straight out conversation about it on how to be more comfortable being affectionate and expressing myself outwardly, because I am not an outwardly affectionate person. I know like I come off very nice and bubbly and all of this stuff, but I feel weird about affection. Thank you, trauma. So having friends that have been patient with me while I am learning to be comfortable expressing myself there has been really cool. I am looking for a boyfriend. I want one now. I didn't want one before, and now I think I want one. Well, I do know I want one, but I don't really know like exactly what type of relationship I want. I have had a lot of conversations recently with people, and I think I may be opening up to polyamory. And
Ah!
I knew that was gonna happen. And here's why.
I love you. Okay, all right.
As I explore all of the things that I think I want in my relationships with people, I don't know if they can all come in one person.
Mm-hmm.
And
That
if I
makes sense.
want all those things and I want to have all of those things, I may have to have more than one people. I don't
So,
know how I'm going to deal with my jealous ass because I'm a jealous asshole. Like, I don't like my person doing shit with another person.
Let mama help you.
But
Mama,
I
yes,
want
let mama
other
help
people,
you.
maybe.
I help you.
And is
I
it
help
fair to ask a person to not have other people, but I have other people? Like, I don't
yes,
know. I don't know. I don't know. But I will say that
yeah,
recently my mind has tipped off there a few times,
That's good.
and I found myself to be more open to it than I ever have been, because it's always been a hard fucking no. And last time we talked, Bunny, it was a hard fucking no. I was like, yeah, y'all on this shit, I'm not. Now I kind of might be on it. I don't know.
yes.
So
I'm
like
here for it.
that's where I am. I am dating. I did have a good time on the apps again this time.
I need to
But
hear more about these
I don't know.
apps, y'all. I
I
can't.
don't
I
know.
can't get
It's
into
this.
it.
No. Most of the time, this is the first time I have ever had this good of a draw. You know, you go, you take your net out there, you throw it out there, and you get back like boots and tires and shit. No, I actually got some shit that I can fucking work with this time. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it, but I know that I don't hate it all and want to dump it back into the sea as fast as possible. I'm examining things this time, which is good. Usually it's bullshit.
Jiggly. The first thing I thought of was Animal Crossing.
Yes.
I think I got a big
Not
fish.
you, Animal Crossing, nigga. Not you, Animal Crossing.
Goku thinks she's not next. What's life and relationships for you, Goku? You got a
Girl,
man? You
I'm
looking for
over
a
here
boyfriend?
I'm taking notes, like
You looking for a boyfriend?
so I can like give like answers, because y'all are just, I have been dating. I am in a phase where I would like to be partnered with someone, but I'm also realizing how much self depreciation I suffered from, in terms of like valuing myself. And also the way that I guess I don't like attachment style. I don't like that term, but doing that, and like how anxious I have been, and understanding that motherfuckers issues have reasons. Like, everybody has their own individual issues, and don't take shit personal has been a process for me. But the way that I would like hyperfixate on things, or think in my mind and ramble, I was just like, I'm too old for this and I cannot anymore. It's not causing me to have positive cognitive, whatever is going on in my mind is not healthy. So how can I stop myself from struggling all over the place? One, therapy. A bitch is in therapy. If you want to be with me, you need to be in therapy. That is a red flag for me. If you don't believe in it, if you don't trust it, that means that you're already at a wall. Don't be up in my face trying to see how pink my pussy is if you don't go to therapy. Point blank, period. One, let's go there. Two, um, finding intimacy with my friendships has also been very important, but also finding intimacy with myself. Non-sexual intimacy is very important for people that you want to be with, relationship wise, for friendships, for families, but also for yourself. So having moments where you show that you care and appreciate someone, and there's no sexual attachment, builds trust, and it helps build bonds. And I've actively been making sure that I've been doing that in my friendships, but also in my partnering, and like dating. Like, if I want to, like, I will take the initiative to say, I like you, I would like to spend time with you, what can we do? But also getting out of that whole mindset of, I don't want you to play games with me. Let's hurry up. I need you to make this something now. That is really toxic to think. in a way, you of course you don't want people to waste your time, but when you set strong boundaries and you pay attention to what you're doing, and if a person doesn't like respect them or they don't understand them, that's your flag to let them go by the wayside. Not automatically stake claim to what you want, because you don't need to be as rigid in your thinking. You need to also you need to be actively making sure that you're completing yourself, and that is something I have been doing. This is me spilling tea about myself. So the way that I did not realize how beautiful I was, the way that I did not realize how amazingly talented I was, like it was just like I had a eureka moment when I was just like, I'm so tired of suffering in my mind. Um, I this is what I did. I played a song, and one of my favorite love songs that I would imagine like, oh, I would love for someone to love me this way, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna love myself this way. Um, and the song was PJ Morton, When We First Began. It's a beautiful song. But it talks about, no one can make me feel the way you do, and that's no lie. No one can make me feel the way I feel about myself, and that's not a lie. And I've never found a love before like this. And even if this love ends, I hope to find you in another life. That is how I should love myself. And that's like the best love that I could give. And I held myself. And then, the bass line kicked in, because a bitch love music. The bass line kicked in, and he sang, and I was holding myself, and I'm like, I love myself this way. And ever since, I've been on this journey of making sure that I give myself the best, that I understand that for you to know me, for you to talk to me is a privilege, for me to give you that space and time is a privilege. My anxious, like the way I make sure that I talk when I feel a certain way. Like I get that part of, like, if I'm anxious about something, I just ask. I realize if I feel anxious, I will cut somebody, I will throw the nigga away. But that's a trauma mechanism. That's a defense mechanism. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that I have to actively work on to like not do. It's also like it's deprogramming myself to not be toxic, but also not allow toxicity has been very big for me. And I would like to be partnered with somebody, but I am actively taking my time and making sure that I don't totally absolve myself into that person and forget who I am. And that has been to my detriment, and I deserve better. So that is what I've been doing. Sorry to make y'all, but yeah, that's what I've been doing.
I love
No.
it. I love
Yeah.
hearing that you have fallen in love with yourself and that you are romancing yourself in a way that is like very
Right?
authentic. I'm excited for you.
Right.
Thank you.
City
Yeah,
girls
like,
For me, I feel like a lot of the same, but just better. Catching up with me, life has been lifing. I'm still polyamorous, and I'm still very much. I'm still streaming on Twitch. I'm still streaming adult content. I'm doing a lot of the same, except instead of having a polyamorous relationship with all of my partners, like if I'm a whole, you know what I'm saying, I'm a whole pimp. But instead of having a polyamorous relationship with my partners while I was living solo, I took a leap of faith with a very, very close friend. You guys know, great guy. And it's been a really interesting dynamic, shifting perceptions where Jig had mentioned part of what is attractive to her in polyamory is the notion that perhaps in one person you cannot get everything, right? And there's so many standards that you should absolutely have. Okay, you're catching up with us. That shit has not changed. I'm gonna let you guys know each and every time. Choose you, right? Fall in love with you, right? Prioritize yourself. And in knowing that, if your perception is like, you know what, maybe I might be wanting to have more than one partner because my standards are so high, let me see what's the best way to do that. And the best way to do that is being true to yourself, your health, protecting yourself. What's the best way to protect yourself? By protecting the things that are closest associated to you. So you definitely do have the right track, Jig, when you're saying you're still very jealous. That's not a bad thing. All right, you guys listening, jealousy is part of the human experience. I'm jealous of Trin's fucking hair right now, baby.
right.
Okay?
She
It makes
came
me
on here
feel
trying to
so
be a
much. And that's a
sexy
beautiful
Goku.
thing, right? I'm jealous of you guys in the best ways, listening to everything, catching up. But I want to remind everybody much of the same as always. Jealousy is an indicator. It's like a left turn signal. You know, motherfuckers is gonna turn where they gonna turn. Just ask yourself, what is it about this that's making me feel envy? Tap in, tap in, tap in. Like, you know, Trin said lately, catch up with her. She can tell you how to get therapy. She's definitely going to help you all the time, whether it's from coupons to saving money. You know what I'm saying? So tap in, look in on what it is that your standards the fuck are. Look into what your standards are and base your decision on where you want to perceive, you know, your next relationship being. You know, if you're looking for a boyfriend, girlfriend, I've actually been, you know, keen to just people who are not identifying as a boy or a girl. I actually took a step back and being able to partner with somebody that provides something that's the providership. That to me is a big deal. Okay, I was solo polyamorous for a while, and that was the way I felt very strongly about that because my lifestyle was like that. And then deciding I want a provider while I'm able to do all of these other things. And while I'm like Trent, pouring into people's cups, being empty, wham, wham, wham. I was like, no, wait a minute. I tapped in and I said, no, wait, I very much see one of my metas, right? One of my partners having that after getting to know them for a length of time, you know, while getting to know myself for a length of time. And I, you know, you take a look and you spot these tendencies in people that do have the standards for you. So whether it be relationships in, you know, in the self or with, you know, wellness and therapy or, you know, searching while you're doing the same, I think the best thing that we should do is always tie in to where our standards lie. Okay. And meeting them, never giving in to anybody else's standards at all, you know. And I'm glad that I've been able to do that and say, you know what, I recognize that. I'm like, I want a provider partner in my polyamory. I don't want them to like stop dating who they're dating. It's none of my business. Tell them I said hello. But you know, I very much wanted to instill that. And so now I'm moving in this new, I pivoted into this new perception where I'm kind of like solo, there's the clock, solo poly while, you know, being in a life living partnership poly relationship. I don't know how, you know, best roommates ever.
That's lovely. I love that you identify that. Like you said, you don't
Yeah.
need somebody that identifies as one or the other, but
Mm-mm. And people like to make shit so finite. There's a whole bunch of gray matter. You know what I'm saying? It's unrealistic to say that you can do things and not be jealous. That's a red flag to me. Anyone that admits that they don't have that, because it is a human instinct and emotion.
yeah.
And Bunny's correct. Like, you have to think about what about this is making me feel this way and talk about it. Like, that's how you get rid of it. That's how you get rid of that anxiety. You gotta talk about that shit. You can't mull over and be like, I'm a
Hey, y'all know how I feel about talking about that. I'll be like,
Yeah,
but that's the
I'm like,
thing.
move
And
your hands.
that's the thing about creating partnerships with people, or like even like dating, because but like, you have to communicate. You can't dissociate yourself and cut yourself off, because that is where emotions get worse. People speculate in their own minds. You have to be open about what you want. That's important. Even if I'm not like, I'm not necessarily, I'm thinking about it, but I'm unsure. You know, I'm like, okay, maybe not. I don't know. But like, also that it's just about boundaries, and you have to talk about it. Anybody who said like there's a people like it, because it has a tendency to be super like based on men. Sometimes it has a very bad rep. Um,
what's it? What
When
is
and
you
it called?
say it,
For
when you
women,
say
what is
it,
it called?
okay, I mean like polyamory,
oh,
or
Yeah,
with polyandry,
polyandry.
yeah,
Excuse
polyandry.
me, thank you,
Mm-hmm.
polyandry. Like,
Yeah.
the basis of like the way that it's been portrayed, or the way that men agree with it is when they see one man with several women,
Mm-hmm.
and we deserve pleasure as well, you know. But it's also sometimes it's not always about pleasure sexually. It's not. It's about intimacy. This person provides me with more emotional maturity, so I appreciate this relationship that I have with them, and so I come to them for this type of emotional. But that also could be with your friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff to like think about and talk about. I have a friend, and she was very upset, and she's just like she was like, well, I just want to just have sex and that's it. This isn't about polyamory. I'm like, well, then you need to say that. Stop being so nice. Not nice, like be nice, but like when it comes to dating women, you have to be upfront because we're all just aggressively flirting with each other until someone says, I
And
want to fuck.
sometimes you might be able to catch a good date where somebody be like, well, I was just trying to be too. Ain't nobody trying
Yeah.
to be with you.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, like but back to jealousy, you have to just talk about it. And that's the hard part. That's the hard part. We grown, y'all. We all grown. You know, we but it sucks. But that's what elevates you. Like that's that goddess energy that you gotta tap into where you're just like, this is what it is and this is what I've said.
This is
You
I've
know,
said what I've said.
yeah, you know, and that is all your power. And then this confuses me. Explain, please,
Yep.
because I'm stuck here.
She said, "Say it
And
with
I'm
the
telling
chest."
you, it's just like, you know, this is a safe space, this is an open space. Just tell me how you feel. Let's talk about it. Because I feel weird too.
Right.
Girl,
It's easier said than
yeah.
done.
It's a process, but like once you get in the habit of it, yeah, that's what helps.
You got to vet your partners, guys and girls. Thems and days, bots, AIs, and trolls of all kinds. You have been catching up with us, GCG, the gang. We're so happy to be able to catch up with you. We want to make sure that you guys know we have more content coming your way right after this. Don't fret because this is just the catch up, right, ladies?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Bye.
Peace.